Juan Carlos Ferrero, what was it like to relive your Grand Slam final of 2003 at Roland Garros against Martin?
Well, I think it's very special to play against him again because, you know, all the time that I remember, of course, my title in Paris, I remember him because, you know, he was a nice rival and, you know, maybe unexpected, but he deserved it because he won one of the nicest matches against Coria and Moya. So here today was very special, different conditions. The court was so fast, big serve still that Martin has, so you know, it was fun, but tough to play.
How did you prepare for Martin 13 years ago?
No, same as the other matches. I mean, Grand Slam final, of course, you are maybe a little bit more, you have a little bit more doubt at the beginning, because of course you want to win. But after two, 3 games, you know, I take it out the doubts and I go for the match, trying to return his big serve. I think maybe the day helped me a little bit because it was very humid and slower than the other day, so and windy. So for his serve wasn't the better condition. So I think I took advantage on that.
For you, it must have been very special because it turned out to be your only Grand Slam victory.
Yeah, of course, because I was playing really well at Roland Garros in the last years, making semis final. So it's one of the tournaments that in Spain we have in our mind because when we were young, we saw a lot of matches, Spanish matches like Bruguera winning, Berasategui making the final, Santana making a great result. So, you know, always it was nice to have a great result in Paris.
After that victory, you became #1 of the world at the end of that year, and you won the Davis Cup with the Spanish team, but you never reached that height again. Do you have an explanation for that?
It's difficult to say because, you know, I had Federer, Roddick, a lot of guys fighting for #1, so it was very difficult to remain in #1 all the time. In 2004, I had also one injury that takes me 6 months out of the competition, so that was the biggest reason that I have that I go away from #1.
Did you follow Martin's career after that match?
Not really. I know that he had 2 surgeries in his shoulder or something like this, and he has to stop a little bit because of his injuries. But you know, I was playing and it was very tough for me to follow all his moves at home.
2 years ago, he wrote a book about his career, and he told the world that he had problems with depression and with drinking alcohol. Do you know anything about that?
I read something about it, but I'm very proud of him that he recovers very well, and he's very fit right now, playing one more time battles like this on the court and having fun, and also he had a baby, so I think he recovered completely, so it's nice to hear.
And yourself, how is life after being retired as a professional tenniser?
No, it's more relaxed. I have my job at home, I have a tennis academy. I prepare some of the guys to try to be a good tennis professionals, and you know, I have some business at home that is not involved in tennis. But you know, I have a good life. I have 2 kids, my wife, so everything is good.
And you still look very sharp and fit.
Yeah, I try. I think I practice a lot of times with the kids at the academy, and I like to go to the gym, be in a good shape to try to play this kind of tournament that for us gives a lot of you know, life again of the tennis that we had before. So just a month ago, I was in Mexico playing some tournaments with Moya, Blake, Roddick, so you know, it's nice to see all them playing again, so it's nice to be like this.
Finally, how does it feel to beat Martin again?
Well, it's not the same as before. I mean, today I was more relaxed and you know, trying to have fun. Of course, all we want to win because we are very competitive. We have inside the blood. We are competing since we were 10 years old, so of course when we go to the court we want to win. But of course it was more relaxed than Roland Garros.